The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. The teams then, Barcelona against Manchester. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Oh, good interception. Martial looking to get on the end of this. Gets up to head it! It's a loose ball, and he's kept it out.
Well, it's certainly a very promising start so far, but they've come up against a really solid defence. They're going to need to find just a little more guile and craft.
Memphis Depay, he goes along. Memphis Depay needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Jordi Alba passes it through. Done very well to intervene. Manchester are playing with a pleasing width here.
Especially that front line.
Is it working for you?
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Out for a throw. Carrick. Needed a better pass there. Rakitic gets it back. Looks like a good ball through. Phil Jones does well to read it and intercepts. Looks to thread it through. Martial unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barcelona get it back again. Rakitic with the ball through. Out towards the flank. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been the most eye-catching goal we'd seen. Ultimately, the numbers prevented him from scrambling it in.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Blint. Now the pass. A chance! Has a swing at it! The ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the Herrera. A real chance to break. Martial was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Rakitic. Good idea, just poorly executed. Shaw. Whipped in. Keeper sees it all the way. Rakitic. Looks to slip it through. Chance! They've been given a corner. Can he find a finish now? And the cutback. Jordi Alba with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
And that's what you call going solo. He may have taken the selfish route to goal, but it wasn't a bad run, and it might just spark a teammate to come up with something extra now.
And it's Luis Suarez. Tries a through ball. Keeper's got good distance on that. Luis Suarez. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Juan Mata. He's put it on the right now. What's on? Into the channel. Martial. It's a good-looking cross. He's dealt with that well. Herrera. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. This is gone, that's a foul.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And it's Neymar. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Neymar crosses in a low one. Darmian. And that'll be the final action of the first half. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. Here's the start of the second half. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. It's a throw in. Piqué. Sergio Busquets boots it upfield. Floats one over, tried to play it through.
He timed this run brilliantly, and I think he is out.
He's delivered all right!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second-half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
Luis Suarez versus the keeper, and only one winner.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, he's really drilled it. Tries the route one option. Gets into some space. Who's going to make this theirs? Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. Jordi Alba.
It's always a good time to register and lay down an early marker in the second half. They clearly had exactly that in mind and have gone about their business with absolutely the right commitment.
Forward it goes. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It's a long forward pass. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Martial going full steam ahead down the left flank. Promising cross. It's come loose. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Aim forward. Now the pass. Could try cutting inside here. Jordi Alba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Hit into the middle. Smart save. Good clearance now. Can they make something of it? Luis Suarez looks to get on the end of this. Martial has it out wide now. They've managed to get it away. Luis Suarez. Iniesta tries to get it forward quickly. Shaw looks it towards the front. He's through the middle. Whistle's gone, that for offside? Yes, it is.
He may have been caught offside, but that's his game. He plays on the shoulder of the last defender and hopes to time it right, Peter.
passes it through. Well weighted. Ibrahimovic gets through on his own. It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. Ter Stegen did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Manchester grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before the 90 minutes is up. Players don't like extra time, believe me.
Aimed long and direct. Piqué cuts it out. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Sergio Busquets. Non-shell pass, that's the message there. Face to face with the keeper. Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Manchester take the lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Luis Suarez just doesn't give up. You just know he'll be in there again before long. Blint pumps it upfield. That's a promising ball. Ibrahimovic! Danger averted for now. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And now they can launch a counter. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Out to the left it goes. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Barcelona have some soul-searching to do here. Having been in apparent control, they have allowed it to slip away. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
They've got to be prepared to change tack and cut off the supply. It's something they failed to get to grips with. And the
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'll go for Gonzalo Higuain, a striker with such an assured touch and whose modus operandi is kind of rolling big centre-backs and unleashing his considerable firepower. And I mean, this guy can finish. He can really finish.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. And the follow-up! Good stop. That wasn't easy.
Keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Marquisio. Kadira. Marquisio. Higuain. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, surely that deserved better.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Lichtsteiner battles to win it back. Looks like a good ball through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. So, another set play. Header! He was well picked out, just needed a better finish.
Look, there'll be no complaints at all with quick service like that. It's so difficult to defend when the ball comes in so swiftly. But you can't question the finishing in this instance. I think, though, there's enough grounds for them to keep working at it. Well, that's what's called setting your stall out. They've begun with great conviction, and efforts at goal are mounting up. This is good play. There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
And it's Benzema. Barzagli. Benzema passes it through. James Rodriguez looking to get on the end of this. And he's done it! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Madrid draw first blood here.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Isco pushes it out wide. Looks to slip it through. James Rodriguez looking to get on the end of this. Isco showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Alexandro plays a clever pass. Well, the odds were right up against them, but they saved themselves with some very good defending.
Well, if ever a tackle had to be made, that was about the perfect example. They were completely caught out by the break, and they got themselves into last resort territory. What a saviour.
Toni Kroos with a delicate ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Tries a through ball. Benzema, has he picked him out? Oh, he's broken through. Oh, it's Toni Kroos. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
James Rodriguez with a long pass out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo knocks one in. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Massive leap! Good clearance now, can they make something of it? Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. And the through ball is intercepted. Marcelo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Can he score? That is wayward.
Yeah, not only do they hit fast on the counter-attack, Peter, but they show terrific effort and desire in getting forward in good numbers.
Marquisio. Surely he scores! And it's Higuain. Cuadrado plays it out to the flank, and he's there to make a great save.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Cristiano Ronaldo tries to get it forward quickly. And that's a foul, free kick's been given. Alexandro plays a clever pass. Now the pass. Pjanic can shoot here. It's a goal!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
And we hit half-time. So we reach the halfway point.
It's been a could've, should've first half. Both sides could have been in front, and certainly each should have scored more goals. And while it's nerve-wracking for the supporters, I think the neutrals will be happy to lap up another 45 minutes.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Marquisio gets it back. Alexandro. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Lichtsteiner. Aimed long and direct. Played into the middle. Firmly met. James Rodriguez plays it out to the wing. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Can he find a finish now? Towering header! It's there!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
Madrid take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Ronaldo! Superb! Two to the good. They have breathing space.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Madrid go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because For me, it's crying out for them to force the issue.
James Rodriguez, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And back to base. Isco needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass...
And in it goes!
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
James Rodriguez. What a throw in. Cristiano Ronaldo desperately wants to get on the end of this. Speculative strike. Too close for comfort. Marcelo, done very well to intervene, and that's a throw-in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Bale with the ball through. Bonucci pumps it upfield. Who's going to make this theirs? Alexandro looking to get on the end of this. Toni Kroos. Good idea, just poorly executed. Pjanic passes it through. A little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Yeah, the communication lines were working really well, but the supply line just had a bit of a blockage.
Out wide to the right. It'll be a throw-in. Higuain. There's alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Aimed forward. Alexandro gets into some space. Heads it! This could fall anywhere. Get that clear. Cuadrado whipped in. Up he gets! It's in! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Oh, an absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Higuain tries a long pass towards the front. Oh, good interception. That's not going to make it. Modric. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Aimed in towards the centre. It is going to need 30 more minutes. No winner after 90.
Well, I don't think either manager can have any complaints, really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time. Madrid conceded an equaliser late on. Now they have to do it all again. Do they have what it takes? Bale. Evra. And it's Higuain. Khedira pumps it forwards. Now it's Cuadrado. Cuadrado. Out of play for a goal kick. Tries a through ball. Now the pass. Toni Kroos. It's Higuain! James Rodriguez. Looks like a good ball through. Bonucci has given away a free kick. Oh, that was close. Played out to the right. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Cristiano Ronaldo gets it into the middle. The home support won't enjoy that.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Thrust towards the front line. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Khedira. Higuain. And it's Benzema. Higuain. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Looks to slip it through. Danilo. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Hits one! And he's straight offside. It's Higuain. Cuadrado, and shoots! Danger averted for now. Higuain! And somehow he managed to miss it. He put on quite a show there.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination, and hard to contain.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Bale. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
It's a loose ball. Dybala. Going full tilt down the left. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Spoon forward. Higuain. Marquisio. Now the pass. Pjanic. Looking to get on the end of this. Good save, really well read. And the header! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Bale displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the job.
And time is up. Terrific match, universal commitment to attack, all square and rightly, no loser. So Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, a draw shows a level of industry from both sides here. On that alone, I think it's been quite an interesting encounter, actually.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.